Don't beat me too bad.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here we go. Here we go. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and it'll be Dolphin football. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, he'll think he's locked in.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Finds Hill on the crossing.
I should have stayed there.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Yeah, a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Pierce. He is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Damian Pierce, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are...
Yeah, I don't think he was in there.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Ain't no way.
Statement drives, I think what they're saying is, we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive. Taking it into the end zone.
This Raider defense they'll try to run with Pierce. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they there stopping him for a loss.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run for it. This is White. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Zamir White, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown.
You gotta go fast pace. Don't let your defense set in.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are tying up this ball game.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set.
I had to.
Go 3 wide's a big deal. Go 5. How about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
You gotta do something with my run defense, man.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People puts it on the ground.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that?
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Raiders.
Yeah, I can't let Water and Hill get hot, man. I know better.
You got a bomb and stuff in here.
They go play action now.
You get a little.
Darren Waller. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Oh, a heck of a move. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Oh, I missed it.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, that maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Now a throw.
Man, Metcalf almost came down with it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm thinking about trading him, to be honest.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 29. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa on the move to his left. This one completes. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Brian, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
Makes the score. Raiders 20, Dolphins 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Dancing to his left. He'll be hit down at the 33.
You know it. He injury prone now.
Anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on second down. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score. Raiders 20, Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now Burrow on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over first and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Tua going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And oh, he spins past him and into space. And how about that for just running out the clock? The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never ended. And that will make this a 9-point lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's
Tucker now out to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
First down, here's White. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In search of 3 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pierce. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Dameon Pierce, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 2.
Dolphins 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for him.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Justin Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Bob. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On first down, Tagovailoa forced out to his left. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Tua now on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 2.
Dolphins 28. Jason Sanders to kick off long.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down, another run with Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Burrow on 3rd down. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 33. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here we go. Here we go. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the stakes. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Ronda's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Now it's Burrow.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Burrow. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Ready to be real? Kick. Madden. Watch out now. Kick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. The tables have turned now. They were trying to sock this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point in the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Raiders have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
One is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want, and cover it well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Now 2
Flushed out right. Catch made right side by Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Tagovailoa being chased out left. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Everything had turned around for them. I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed it.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Las Vegas, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Miami, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to get back.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many